Hit it, girls.
Girl dinner. Girl. Oh.
That was
I only got one in me.
That was great. Play this. Editor, add the song in.
Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Girl dinner.
I really hope he adds that in. Just welcome back, guys, to another episode of everyone's favourite podcast. Yes, it is Discussing Nothing, the show where we discuss a multitude of topics, more often than not, leading to...
Nothing.
That's right, Liam.
Yes.
Speaking of Liam, that's who's joining me here today. It's the chatty chatterbox, Liam. And the eloquently elegant...
Emma.
I wouldn't have gone for those if I had time to think about it, because I think
compliment.
you're neither of those things.
Ooh, neither.
And the sassy Ross as your host. I regret doing all of that. Welcome back, guys. How are you guys? Good?
Good, aye.
You ready for today?
Aye.
How have you been since the last pod?
Actually, when even was it? It feels like ages ago.
Last week.
Oh. Great.
You ready to go battle with Liam today?
Yep.
I only decided at 5 minutes before podcast, but we have made this podcast competitive. Liam, how are you?
I'm fantastic.
You've been making a lot of appearances on the pod again.
Yes.
Do you feel like your contributions are vital to the success of this podcast?
I feel like I've earned it. This spot.
Do you think your contributions are vital to the success of this podcast?
Always.
Always. Yeah.
You have called me the pod star after all.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes. Everyone's got their strengths. But yeah, guys, that was good preamble, as always. Loved that. Now, I'm going to take over here as a new character. I am Stacey, and I love dinner. Now, you might have heard of this phrase called girl dinner on the internet. Allow me to... They were singing at the start of the show. Allow me to
dinner.
do a
Girl
definition
dinner.
of girl dinner. So, girl dinner, according to Google, is a term popularized on TikTok, which refers to a meal consisting of a collection of snacks and side dishes, often resembling a snack tray or a charcuterie board, and is typically characterized by small portions and minimal effort. Now, I am Stacey, and I am looking for dinner. Girl dinners, to be specific. And these two have thrown together their 3 best girl dinners, and I'll decide by the end which ones seem more appetizing, or which ones I'm just feeling like, yeah, I'll have that. Who would like to go first?
After Emma.
Emma?
She is a girl after all.
The only girl
Ladies
on the Girl Dinner
first.
podcast.
Ladies first.
Well, these are actually, all 3 of these are something that I have eaten
Okay.
at
Okay.
1 or more points in my life.
How often do you frequent a girl
I
dinner?
actually don't I was saying this earlier. I haven't frequented a girl dinner in quite a minute.
I think I girl dinner quite a bit.
I haven't in a while, but a couple of these I've had a few times, and one I've had once.
No, actually, no, I don't girl dinner at all now that I think about it. I make some dodgy meals, but I wouldn't define them as a girl dinner. Do you girl dinner?
I have some, like you say, weird food combinations, but like it has to be a meal or I'm just not going to eat dinner.
Yeah, okay, right. What is your number 3? And this is something you've had before.
I've had all of these before.
Okay, right. What is your
I'll
number
go
3?
from like most normal, I guess, to most rogue.
Okay, right.
I will do the same.
So, plain pasta and a stock cube
Ooh.
What?
with maybe a bit of salt and pepper if you're feeling
Kind
fancy.
of stock cube.
Just whatever's there. Normally, like a chicken one or a vegetable one. Like you mix it with some water.
Vegetable stock cube, and is it like watery or is it?
Nah,
like,
you don't do it too.
or do you boil the pasta in with the stock cube?
I've done both. And it's kind of like,
And what's the salt and pepper adding to the equation?
that's just for an extra something
Oh,
if you
a
want
bit of
it.
spice.
Yeah, just
a bit of kick.
jazzing it up a little bit.
What is your go-to stock cube?
I'd probably, for this dish in particular,
Yeah, not just in general. That's a different
maybe
podcast.
maybe
I've noted that one. The top 5 stock
cubes.
cubes.
Please put me on that.
That's like, that will really be scraping the barrel that day. If you're still with us when we're doing top 5 stock cubes, thank you.
Probably a chicken one.
Chicken one.
Kind of like,
So it's just chickeny, brothy pasta.
yeah, like super noodle-esque.
I
vibe
suppose
going
noodles
on,
are
you know?
a pasta. Yeah, it's like a really weird pasta. And what pasta shape are we talking here?
It's normally just like penny. Standard. Doesn't really matter. Whatever you fancy,
And
whatever
does
you've
the
got.
stock cube infuse the pasta quite well, do you find?
It's nice.
It's nice.
It's surprisingly nice.
Okay. I don't think I'm totally sold on that, but not even a bit of cheese or anything on the top.
I don't do cheese. mate.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Right,
Oh my
Liam.
goodness. Well, I haven't really ever had a girl dinner. So I did a combination of wrote down something that I thought sounded like a girl dinner. I consulted a female. And then I just made one up that borderline isn't a girl dinner.
Okay.
I'll start off with my attempt of a girl dinner. The girl charcuterie board.
Which is?
Baby bells, cheese strings, olives, like a packet of the chorizo from Lidl, pickled onions, and a little baguette.
That actually sounds quite good though.
I feel like that's too much effort for a girl
Yeah.
dinner.
And they literally just start taking these things out of places and putting them on a plate.
Places.
Nah, but you've seen
Fridge.
the
Nobody has baby bells just lying about.
I forgot they existed, to be honest. Girl dinner is
If
like
you're
you
gonna
come
make
home,
this-
you've got nothing in the house.
Yeah, nobody has a baby bell.
You're just throwing something together
You
that
intentionally
and you
make a
can't bother
baby.
with.
No, you don't.
No,
make a baby
no,
bell.
no,
You
no,
buy
no.
a baby bell.
No,
Oh,
no,
Kelvin,
no.
I want to jump in here.
Save me.
That is the definition of a girl dinner for me.
Do you think minimal
that's
effort?
too much
minimal
effort.
No, that is a girl dinner.
So you go open your fridge, right, and it's empty because none of these things
Yep,
would be in your fridge.
exactly. But the whole point is you come home and you've
So
not
you
really
don't
got
have
anything in the house.
But you have baby bells.
No, it's not not having anything in the house.
Cheese
It's having like a
strings.
random assortment of things that you
Yeah.
Yeah, but typically
Put
it's
it on a
like
plate.
it's low effort.
Minimal
just
effort
like-
is one of the key things. I would
boiling pasta with a stock cube is more effort
Way
than
more
taking
effort
a
than
baby.
putting it
Nah,
in.
because you have to chop stuff up. You have to unpackage all
Chop
these
what?
things, lay it out on a board.
Chop what?
Chop the pasta up.
What did you say was
the baby bells? Do you chop
peel
them
out
up?
the salami or whatever it was out of the packet? Lay
That's
it
just
on the
in a
thing.
packet. That
You
you
leave
go
it in the packet. Yeah.
and eat it right out of the packet.
Yeah, but then there's so many bits to
That's
that.
what it
so
is.
much
I'm gonna ignore
packaging.
I'm gonna ignore
That's
the
what it
effort
is.
thing. That does sound quite nice though. I would have that. Like baby bells and cheese strings. That's a bit of me.
This is because you made an argument or a competition.
Yeah, this wasn't supposed to be an argument,
Hey,
guys.
calm down, guys. Calm down. Calm down. I'm just Stacy. I'm just looking.
You're just a girl.
I'm just a
Just
girl.
a girl.
I'm looking for a low effort, brilliant, tasty little meal.
Well,
I'm
they
just
get
Stacey.
they definitely get more low effort. On
Yes, same.
my-
Okay, what's your number 2?
Number 2 is one that I think I've had more than the pasta and stock cube. Pot noodle and some form of bread. You just dip it in and it soaks up the pot noodle-y soup. Or you can even load the bread up with some of the noodles and...
VAR. That.
This is a girl dinner.
That's soggy bread. Like these,
Nah, like, you know when
these
you dip it
noodles
in
are
soup?
wet.
Now, when you put bread in soup,
Yeah,
same
but like
concept.
a nice
There's just some... Think of it as a poor man's minestrone or something.
pot noodle. Poor man's minestrone.
Pot noodle also takes a bare minimum of 2 minutes and involves more cooking again. None of my meals involve anything hot or a pot to be turned on.
Wait until you hear my
That's-
next one.
That what you just said there. That's a boy dinner.
Yeah.
If I've ever heard.
Kelvin should have got Kelvin on the pod. He's got
Yeah,
an opinion.
I wanna-
He frequents girl dinners
Yeah.
I'll
like
get to
every other
Kelvin's
night.
girl dinners when we
He's
come
the
to the Rogues
resident.
Gallery. But you take noodles out and put them on. What kind of bread are we talking? Like
No,
a crusty bread?
Any bread.
Any bread?
Any
what, like
bread.
a slice of white loaf?
Yeah. Like literally just
a slice of
some
white
bread, dip it in, eat it, put some noodles on it if you want.
That's a bit rogue.
What's your number
That's
2?
the point. It's a girl dinner.
This is what a girl dinner is. From a girl themselves.
Oh,
Hummus, pita, leftover chicken that's just in the fridge, tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, not even chopped, just a whole cherry tomato on the plate. Bosh.
bosh. And the hummus, I would imagine, is half eaten.
Oh, yeah.
Hummus is half eaten. There's just
It's like
two
one day
two
left
pita
on it.
breads you didn't use for your lunch.
There's 1 day left on that hummus.
Smelling a bit fusty.
Hummus is a common girl dinner ingredient.
How often do you hummus for dinner?
I haven't had it for dinner in a while, but I do love it.
I love toasting a pita and dipping it in hummus.
Like the little tortilla chip thingies. Like
They're so hot, pittas, after you toast them. Can we talk about how hot a
They
pitta is?
fill with hot air.
They're dangerous. The amount of times I've burnt myself on a pitta,
No, you
and I
wouldn't.
never learned my lesson. I'm just like, yeah. Anyway, sorry.
This is a cold pill for maximum.
Yeah,
Low effort.
maximum
effort-ness.
low effort.
Yeah.
Stacey
don't have to worry about that.
Stacey likes how low effort this one is. Stacey.
Wait until she hears the next one.
Stacey's a big fan of this low effort pitta.
See, the issue.
What kind of chicken is it? Roast chicken, or
It's-
or is it just chicken?
Roast chicken, skin on, just your classic. You had a roast.
And Stacey's been so organised to take all the chicken off the roast.
It's just. Well, she didn't do that on the day that she wanted the girl dinner. She did that after she made a roast. So-
Interesting. I'm just saying, if Stacey can make enough effort to have a roast,
Her mum, she went to her mum's house, had a roast, and her mum boxed up and said,
Stacey's
"There you
mom.
go, Stacey."
Stacey's
Stacey's
mom. Stacey's mom.
My God, may I
Stacey's
tell
mom
you?
had a roast on. Anyway, number one. Let's have it. Let's have Emma's number one girl dinner.
Do not judge.
I will.
I didn't know this was a battle coming into this, and I didn't know I had to fight to win. Okay.
That's fine.
Pickles, straight from the jar, and a full packet of chocolate hobnobs.
Are you going like one for one, back and forth?
Yeah.
Surely one's the starter and one's the main, one's
No,
the
no,
dessert.
I think you rotate.
You're not having both at the same time.
There might be a little crossover at some point, but you'll always end with the hobnobs because there's just loads of them.
I was like, pickles. I was like, no, I've seen that before. That makes sense. Pickles out the jar. I was like, that adds up. No.
Yes.
No.
No.
What are you thinking about that?
No.
No.
I'm just a girl.
That's-
Look,
How
it wasn't
often are
supposed to be a battle.
How often are you having that?
I've had that once.
Was that?
And
Are you okay? Are you in that place now?
I'm doing better now.
Leo,
Yes.
you're number one.
I'm about to throw this.
Oh,
This is mine to win, and I know I'm going to throw it with this.
okay.
A bottle of the cheapest red wine from Tesco's. You know, the like white label stuff. It says like Savor. It's like not even got branding on it. It's just like
It's just called Savor.
yeah,
Okay.
leftover chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Got a 20-pack, and you only managed 10.
That's incredible stuff if
And-
you've left 10.
A watermelon ice elf bar.
That's a Liam dinner.
That's a Sterling dinner. That.
That is a
What
Gal
does
dinner.
the elf bar add to it? Is that just like that's just
the nicotine gives you appetite suppression.
Makes you feel full.
Yeah.
filling up on that old nicotine. That's great.
Just missing a few pickles from that
Just
one.
missing
I
a few
think.
pickles and hobnobs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Stacey's gonna weigh up these options here
I've lost this.
and decide which one she thinks. What am I gonna judge it on? Kelvin, what should help me out here?
I think we should
What
have
should I
best
judge it
dish.
on? Should I judge it on what is more girl dinnery, or should I judge it on what actually sounds quite nice?
It's just like a
Girl
feeling
dinner.
you've got to have. isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna judge
In
it on
your
feeling
gut.
until I think of that feeling.
Mhm.
Kelvin, these two have accused you
Yeah.
of some girl dinners.
Oh,
in
We
your
yes.
should put the
time.
photos of his dinners.
Oh
on.
yes, please.
Yeah, I am known to
what-
send photos to the group chat of bizarre dinners that I have.
What's one of your favourites?
I don't know if you'd even class them as girl dinners because they are just kind of girl dinners. Typically, like the meme, I would say, like they always have a kind of aesthetic touch to them as well. Like they're always a little bit edgy, whereas mine are just like sad, really sad.
No, yours is what when Ross first said to me, "Girl dinner," I pictured your plate.
Yeah, like that's
Like yeah.
Just tell us what
there's
you
no
have.
order to it.
Well,
It's-
I think one of the photos I sent was a plate with like 3 boiled eggs and like one unpeeled carrot with like a dollop of ketchup. And I'm also known to just eat like plain sardines out of can.
It's like wartime food.
Yeah.
Anything from a tin.
Dollop of ketchup, 7. The carrot was always just.
It's just one single carrot.
One single
Just on the plate.
unpeeled carrot.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered. I don't have
That
a
is
carrot peel.
because he said he bought like a 2 kilo bag of carrots or something
Yeah, 'cause it was
and
like
hadn't touched them.
Tesco were doing a deal. It was like 17 pence for a full bag of carrots.
I've had enough time to think. I think the best girl dinner is Kelvin's. I'm gonna give the win. I'm gonna give the win to Kelvin. Kelvin, you have charmed me with your one unpeeled carrot and dollop of ketchup.
Yeah.
That is an ultimate
Right.
girl dinner. Yes. Well, thank you very much, guys, for coming. That was really fun. Please, if you're ever in a position where you're actually having pickles and chocolate hobnobs again, just call us, okay?
I will.
Thank
My
you.
DMs are always closed.
Thank you very much, guys. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.